The voices.
They keep talking to me.
Did the voices also tell you to look for a new base design?
Dr. Harley, Quinn's out at your service. I can help with that voice in your head.
Bitch, a little Super Saiyan chef, so break the game up like a roof. I'm up right now, bitch, fuck up next. I want that mouth, I don't want sex. The chef, he be always flexing. I swallow pride with recollection. I'm pulling vintage cards out of my collection. I ain't got no time to talk, so just fucking tell. Bitch, this rapping shit is easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 or 2 blunt, Spartan, camo, rolling 3, 4 more. I'm just wondering, do you fucking copy? This is chef shit, so don't you fucking copy. I'm taking first place like a blue shell. How you doing, chef? Bitch, I'm doing swell.
Welcome back, boys. Papa Percocet here with another base build. So the entrance to the Solar Geo base is on the second floor. You have 2 entrances, one on each side. It's just a standard single door airlock. Gives you really good visibility of your front door to look out for roof campers, or supposed door campers. Your shooting floor also allows you to check your front doors for door campers, and also gives you sick angles around your base. Heading through this garage door, we have a couple small boxes, as well as some shop fronts, which again add visibility to the front door to look out for door campers. You also have this roof piece, which is armored, and acts as the bunker of the base. Going through the second garage door, you don't have enough space to enter the bunker from the roof access, so raiders would have to blow through this roof piece to get into the core loot room. To open up the bunker, you have to F1 kill and spawn in your sleeping bag, which is in the core loot room. You can grab a hatchet or whatever tool you got, and then just hatchet out this twig half wall, and that'll break the roof piece and open up the bunker. I'll show you guys the core loot room later in the tour. For now, let's head upstairs. You head upstairs by jumping on this half right floor tile and going through this double door. Upstairs we have a mini little shooting floor with some very low wooden walls to stop people from easily boosting up and grabbing loot. Here's another pointless demonstration of how an airlock works. Coming down, the chute is guarded by a shotgun trap. Opening up this garage door takes us into our core loot room. The chute is protected by 2 shotgun traps. You can see how I've efficiently used all the space in the space. The sheetmetal honeycomb stores some important items like your furnaces, a couple small boxes and drop boxes, and a vending machine for some extra storage, as well as a locker. The TC is secured inside this armored triangle at the back of the base, hidden behind your workbench. You do this so that if raiders come and destroy the TC, they have to blow through the workbench as well to access the loot. This doesn't necessarily increase the raid cost direct to TC, but makes accessing the loot extremely difficult and a complete pain in the ass. Alright, so let's hop straight into the build then. So to build the starter base, you simply have to add a triangle foundation, a square foundation, and throw down your TC into the triangle. Add 2 more triangle foundations on each side and wood it off. Make sure the wall attached to the square foundation is left in wood. Add your roof and a single wooden door and you're all ready to go. Don't be afraid to throw down some starter items like your tier 1 workbench, a couple small boxes, a sleeping bag and a furnace or 2. This will help you get started in the wipe. Once you have enough resources farmed up, you can expand the base. Add a square foundation followed by 3 triangle foundations and wall it off. Add a half height wall and this triangle floor tile, as well as a double door frame and a garage door. Secure the entrance on the second floor, but don't add a roof floor tile, only add a floor tile at half height. Hop down, add the square foundation and triangle foundation. Don't forget to add the triangle foundation, else things are just going to be fucked up. You'll see why later in the video. Replace a single wooden door with a vending machine. Don't forget to disable broadcasting. Now when you're ready to expand, you can get rid of all your starter items. Hatchet out your tier 1 workbench as well as this wooden wall. Now let's head upstairs to finish our second floor. Add 2 triangle floor tiles on each side. And now we can build the entrances to the base. So you can orientate the entrance any way you want. I prefer doing it like this, which is just purely by choice. You also want to add a double door frame on each side. Throw down 2 single sheet metal doors and a shop front for some visibility. Now add 2 more double door frames, as well as 2 shop fronts on each side of the base. Throw down your roof. Now for the back of the base you have a couple options, so we'll get to them now. For now let's move on to the honeycomb. Add triangle foundations and seal them up. You want to add square foundations on either side of the triangle foundations. Throw down a roof, angled like this, as well as a wall. You want to repeat this for the other side as well. Now you basically want to make your way around the base, adding triangle foundations and square foundations like I do in the video, and just walling them off. Add this floor triangle to make jumping into the base really simple. Don't forget to do it on the other side as well. Now for the back of the base you have a couple options. So you can add window frames and make a shooting floor using metal bars and vertical embrasures like this. This is what I usually do when I build this base. Or, if you're feeling super sweaty and you're able to get auto turrets early in the wipe, you can add 4 double door frames with 4 garage doors or sheet metal double doors. Put your auto turrets onto the triangle floor tiles facing outward, and add these half walls, a floor tile, and 2 very low walls on each side. This allows you to open all the garage doors from the safety of your base. No need for stupid circuits with annoying door controllers and unnecessary wiring, and this is just so much better. If you want to be extra sweaty, you can add some campfires to get some dirty angles on your neighbors. You can make this floor more secure with 2 garage doors, but they're not necessary. Now let's head up and build the roof access. Build your entrance and don't forget to add this half-fired triangle. Add a double door frame and a sheet metal double door that swings out into the single door. This creates an airlock. You can add shop fronts all around for visibility. If you haven't told by now, I fucking love shop fronts. I think they're just awesome. Adding visibility, especially in a stone base, without compromising security, is just a no-brainer for me. Surround this floor with very low walls. You can make these out of wood. Of course you can add window frames here and make a proper shooting floor if you like. For all you roof campers out there. Now let's do some upgrading. Upgrade the walls and foundations around the TC to armored. Throw down 2 half walls and twig. Upgrade the top one to armored, destroy the bottom one, place a very low wall, and upgrade it to armored as well. Now the rest of the walls and floors in this loot room can be made sheet metal. The only 2 parts that need to be made in armored are the 2 square floor tiles above the core loot room. The walls of the chute can be made in sheet metal, but the walls on the first floor like this should be made armored, as well as this half-fired floor triangle. I'll explain why later in the video. Now let's head outside and finish up the rest of our upgrading. Make your way around the base, upgrading all the honeycomb to sheet metal once you have enough metal frags cooked up. Of course, if you don't want to do this and you leave the base in stone, that's perfectly fine as well. It's completely up to you and how strong you want the base to be. Now let's head back inside. We're gonna finish off our core loot room. So like I said in the tour of the video, I like being efficient and using the space in honeycomb for some extra storage space. You can fit things like furnaces, small boxes, large boxes, drop boxes, vending machines, your friend, a sleeping bag, Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3 workbench, absolutely anything you want, guys. It's completely up to you how you decide to use the honeycomb. I'll show you guys a couple options on how you can place things. Importantly though, regardless of what you choose to put in honeycomb, don't forget to seal it off with one half height wall and one very low wall, and upgrade those to whatever material is relevant to your base design. Vending machines are great and they add massive amounts to storage to a really small space. If you feel like you need some extra storage, just copy the designs I built right here in this video. As for your workbench, it depends if you have a tier 2 or tier 3. A tier 2 workbench can be placed simply in the middle in front of your TC. The TC can be accessed in the hole beneath the tier 2 workbench like this. No stress. If you manage to get enough strap and a tier 3 workbench, rotate it so it faces away from you and place it in the far back left hand corner. This allows you to easily access the TC. When you rotate the workbench, it makes accessing the TC a little bit more difficult. Raiders will have to go through this workbench in order to access the loot from your TC, if they raid through doors. This adds easy, cheap, free protection to your TC and technically increases the raid cost to get all the loot in your base. Place this half height twig wall. This is going to help us place a couple boxes around our main loot room. Align this large box with the line on the floor tile. Place it, turn around and place another. You can technically fit 2 small boxes underneath the tier 3 workbench, but if you stand on top of it, you can slide one and a second one between the 2 large boxes. Now grab your research table, rotate it so it faces you and place it by the exit of the core loot room, with a large box beneath it. I'll show you why we do this in just a second. You can fit another large box right here. This should give you just enough space for 2 sleeping bags. So the reason we put the research table like this is because it acts as a mini ramp to allow us to get out of the core loot room to our first floor. If you have auto crouch on, then you can simply just run straight at the garage door and it will take you straight out of the core loot room with no stress. So just a quick demonstration of how the bunker works for some of you who might not have seen it. You place this half height twig wall, a roof piece, and you upgrade it to either sheet metal or armored. Raiders then have to blow through this roof piece in order to get to your core loot room. That's the reason you have to upgrade these 2 walls and this floor tile to armored. Now for placing your shotgun traps, place the roof piece on your base and orientate the shotgun trap so it faces the chute. Make sure you can replace this roof piece so you can seal up your bunker. The second shotgun trap protects the chute from the drop down of your roof access. Don't forget to honeycomb above your TC. This also acts as a shooting platform to give you dirty angles from your shooting floor. Okay guys, that's the build all finished up. If you liked it, hit like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You guys are all so awesome, and I'll catch you in the next video. And as always, as we say here in South Africa, have a lucky day my brew.